Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. Today is the last day of May the 31st. And again, a wonderful sales month, really good. Huge thank you to the monitors, the team led by Linda Elzy for just taking those extra hours. I know there are a lot of hours in the day, and we have the AI that also takes over too. And it's an AI that runs the Live Business Center. Never gets tired, never complains about anything. Not that anyone ever complains. I don't think I've ever had a monitor complain about anything. The reason is we all work out of home. Worldprofit is a home-based business training company, but we also host websites. We teach you how to earn online and to start a business online. That business usually is for people that are in, they could be in any type of business opportunity, that kind of a thing. Not if you're going to open up a store or something like that, you probably would want to do a WordPress site. And again, we host WordPress sites too. A little bit about our background for those of you that are just sort of tuning in and new to Worldprofit. I know there are a lot of you, especially live, and who will be watching this recorded on YouTube. We've been around since 1994. Excuse me. I got out of the military. I was a instructor pilot on the jet trainers out in Saskatchewan. That was my last tour of duty in the military. I was in the Canadian Forces. Before that, I went to military college and got a degree, and came out and did 6 more years. So a total of 10 years in the military, and I really enjoyed it. They offered early retirement, so I took it. It was a really good deal. And I just wanted to do something different, like many of you are looking for. I mean, every time somebody signs up for a silver, we treat it like, well, they're starting out, and this is something that you want to do. So we all work out of home. There's no more buildings or anything like that. We used to have a big building. We had staff all coming in and out of the building every day back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And that was fine, but everything now is work from home. People are remote. We really tied into the future because of cloud computing and everything like that. So you're here. This is the place to be to build a business online, and it takes time and effort. All of the ads that you've seen about make your miracle money and everything. I hate to tell you this, but they're just false. That doesn't exist. You have to build from nothing and build a business and learn how to generate leads by marketing and promoting the right ads in the right places for free. Okay, so that's what we're here to teach you. And we've been doing this for just about 30 years now. 30 successful years, because we're teaching the right thing to do. And all of our sales, every single sale that we make comes from you folks, right? We're affiliate powered. We call the affiliates either free associate members, silver, or platinum VIP members. And we'll talk about that later. For now, how do you get started in the program? Number 1, if you're sleeping, wake up. Lesson 3. The reason for lesson 3 is it's going to tell you how to get your bonuses, and it's going to get you started in the program. And I know I don't like reading manuals either. I hate it. They come in those little books and you go, just tell me what I need to do. So if you want to kind of skip the big thick manual, get on lesson 3, but read the lesson. Scroll down and read what it tells you to do. It's going to get you into the training first by watching a couple of YouTube videos. Don't just watch them once, watch them a few times, take notes. There's also an ability with YouTube to go into the captioning area and download the script, the talking part where I'm babbling on. You can get it all in writing if you want. You can even give that all to ChatGPT and say, I want you to summarize this, like whatever you want to do, but you need to go to those videos and you need to do the videos. Listening to them on your phone is fine, but there comes a point where you have to actually do them, because it's going to set you up with things that I'm going to show you on the next slide. And it's also going to teach you how to promote. So you're going to do the promotion by doing the program. And when you get all of your bonuses, you will go through the paces of signing up for all of the sites. You'll be upgraded for free for life. You keep those no matter what you do with us. They stay, including your diamond rotator, your ruby solos, your traffic blaster. They all stay with you. All right. And yes, Craig, we finally got it. The best thing to do is note the time, because I come here every Friday at this time. Very rare for me to change. And I don't miss many Fridays. I do miss a few, maybe in the summer, but not often. So note the time, put it on your calendar, and we'll see you every week. All right. So remember, this all works out to joining sites, copying ads, posting ads, and repeating the process for at least 21 days minimum. And oh, it's you know, it's boring sometimes, right? You're sitting there pressing away, sending out ads, nobody's signing up, and you're like, well, when does this start? It starts by being consistent with it. When you sign up for these sites and you start sending out ads, you will also receive ads. So make sure you use a Gmail account and get a different account. Don't just use that account that you have, and don't do that. Okay, so get a new account. I'm making some updates to all of our sites in the multi-commission system so that you can change your email easily. 5 of the safe lists, you can do that, no problem. But there are safe lists that haven't been done yet. But anyways, if you're watching this, you know to use a different Gmail account. Okay. Support 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. Proof, does the program work? Well, come on, the 29 years, we haven't faked that. You can't fake that. You're going to see a lot of stuff on the internet that is obviously fake, right? Make 1,000 a week, in your pajamas and all that stuff. Don't go for that. That's just annoyance. Here's the reason they do it. There is a reason, and it's actually it's a sad reason, but it's a reason. The reason that they do this, these other businesses, is so simple. They're building a list. They don't care if you make 1,000 a week or 1,000 a day or whatever that. Those are just the headlines. But what do they get from it? They get your email address. They get you on a list. And you'll forget so quickly about the 1,000 a week. You will. Who cares? They don't care, but they got you on their list. They're going to sell you to other lists, or they're just going to use you. They're going to send email after email, and they're going to get you again and again and again because they know that you're gullible, right? Oh, here's some software that'll do this. So just keep that in mind. There's a reason they do that. There's a reason. They love people go to these lists like, oh, I want 1,000. And then before you know it, they're making money off of you because then they have paid ads going to that list. Okay, so it's not like, oh, they've got a list. What are they going to do with it? Sell you stuff? No, not only that, they're going to run ads in that list. Okay, they're called solos. So you got to be very careful about that. And don't worry, I know how it works. I always learn these things, right? I've been through everything with these people. So beware. So I'm going to teach you how it's done properly. Important steps. The first video under training is going to take you through things like setting up your commission payout preference. And speaking of commission, the month ends today, so all sales till midnight are included in May. As soon as June the 15th rolls around, in 2 weeks, we pay you out. Okay, so we can pay you out by PayPal, by bank wire if you're in the US or any other country. We can pay you by e-transfer if you're in Canada, and we can pay you by check, to send you a check. We can also pay you by Bitcoin. All right, so those are the ways that we can pay. So make sure that you go through that first video on lesson 3, and it will get you set up. It'll set up your profile area. You can load your picture up. Find your way around the member area. You're going to learn all about that in that first video. And then, of course, how to get support, how to understand the services that you receive with your membership, including, your hosting, email if you want email account, Say the word. All you have to do is fill out a support ticket. Tell us what email you want. Sally at, and that would be your domain name, right? That you have hosted with us. How to set up your free advertising campaigns. That's important. You don't have to set them up. It's good that you know where they are for the time when you do want to set them up. So it's not just rush, rush, rush. The first video is just about letting you know that this is how you do these things. All right, there's no rush. You don't need to get it all done in a day. Remember that the Live Business Center is there for multi-purposes. Number one, it's there to support you as a Silver or Platinum member. If you have any questions, you can ask them. Number two, very important, as you bring associates in by following lesson 3 and bringing in associates, they're handled by the Live Business Center, by live people. And the monitors are you. They're members that have been with us for a long time, and they know the ins and outs of Worldprofit, and they know how to sell. And they're not going to sell by selling. That's the secret that we teach them. The secret we teach them is point people in the right direction, answer their questions, make them an offer. So you, as a new Silver or Platinum member, don't need to worry about all that. You don't have to email them. You don't have to phone them. You don't have to do any of that. All right? It's totally optional. The ad tracker on the top menu is the most important thing that we have because it's going to teach you it's going to confirm that your marketing is going out and people are clicking on your links because you followed the second video that you'll see under training. If you're not bringing associates in on at least a daily basis, you need to promote more. And in many cases, you actually need to promote. Okay? That's a big deal. So, Craig, question. Some of the sites in the promo won't work or are freezing. In that case, you probably have something wrong either with your computer or you should fill out a support ticket because those are not our sites. Not in the promo code area. Those are not our sites. Those are other sites. If you do find them that aren't working, there's over 200. Go to the next site. Just forget about it. Just go to the next one. The internet is the way it is, right? Sometimes sites, especially in the mornings, could be an updated server or something like that. Okay? When associates are brought in or when you get those free associates for upgrading, don't worry about them. They're a bonus. We email the associate newsletter out every day. As a matter of fact, I just emailed one out right here. Let's look at the emailing process. I'll send out an email. Watch this. So here's our Worldprofit emailer. Okay. And if I ask it for the mail queue, it's got one that didn't go out. Okay. But watch this. I'm going to go to another monitor here and I'm going to send out a newsletter and I'm going to show you how we email out the associates. Now, they're not going to all get the same one right now. They're not going to go out to all of them in one. We send out bursts during the day because you can't send out a million emails. It's best to just send them out slowly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find this one. It's a good one. And I'm going to send this newsletter out. And you can see here, I wanted to show you this. This is an interesting thing. This is on our inside site, so it's a private site. But you see how it says I'm going to send it out through the Worldprofit mailer. This is the title for the associate newsletter, and it says Ultimate Solo Ads. Okay, that means it's going to include some ads that get guaranteed clicks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them out here to this associate list, and I'm going to just move this to the side and let it run. And we're going to watch this because I want people to see what we do at Worldprofit to send to those associates. We send emails out to these associates every day. That's what I do. Now watch, if I say, what's in the mail queue? Do you see all those? I know you can't read them, don't worry. I can't even read them. I'm like, what's that say? Those are emails being sent, the newsletter. Okay, Gmail, all going out, right? And you can see there's one here that it says, this person's inbox is out of storage space, which means they've overloaded their email. I can't do anything about it. Their address will end up bouncing. and then it'll get marked and they won't get an email again until they try to log in, and then they are told, well, your email's bouncing because it's no good. So they got to change it or forget it. So these go out constantly. So if I say mail queue again, you can see there's just more going out all the time, and it's wonderful. They just keep going out. Okay, so we do this all day. So you don't need to worry about sending out emails of, oh, what do I do with all those? Do nothing. You don't need to do anything. You're starting out. I need you to promote, and get new associates. You have to build the list. To make promotion faster, there's an area in the member area called Cool Tools on the top menu. Okay. Software is in there that's like, we're talking $20 software, like JitBit Auto Text, RoboForm, and Postbox. If you have questions about all three of them, no problem. There are demo videos there. Okay, there's demo videos. Okay, so another question. This is my 9th week. I'm getting associate signups every day, sometimes many. Good for you, Craig. That's great. If you want, you can follow up with them. You can, of course you can. There's the prospect manager, prospect emailer, things like that. There's call looping, highly advisable since you don't have to talk, you just record. There are numbers in there, and then you can send them a message, or you can use a prospect emailer, which we've shown many times in the bootcamp. But here's a question for you. What happens if I'm, looking to find out, I want to know about the prospect emailer, the prospect management emailer? What you can do is you can go to YouTube on Worldprofit's channel, which is just youtube.com/@Worldprofit. And then you can search the channel for prospect manager emailer and see what comes up, because you'd be amazed. There's prospect manager, unlimited hours, and you can find some really good training sessions that I talked about the prospect emailer. Okay, tons that come up, and you can watch them. So there's no questions that aren't answered if you just go through the resources. Or you can also, when you log in, we have an AI assistant here. It's in purple. I changed the color to purple. I put a little robot head on there, just like the one down here to the bottom right. You can ask questions about anything you want from this one. It will come up in a little pop-up, and you can ask it anything you want about Worldprofit. Okay. This one over here, I call this the AI assistant, because you can ask it any question you want. Anything about anything on the internet, period. And if you even need more help, you can go to Worldprofit AI and talk to ChatGPT that we've trained for specific areas of marketing. Safe lists, email marketing, they can rewrite letters for you, do anything. Okay, this is incredible resources now. There's almost so much that you just can't help but being successful in this business. You really can't. It's phenomenal. If you have a website, just trying to turn off my microphone. There we go. If you have a website that you want, like a landing page or something that you want to have a chatbot on that's trained specifically to answer questions, you get 3 of them, 3 for 1. You can get them here, and there's all kinds of, these things are incredible. You should take the tour video. There's an example chatbot. This is just a basic chatbot on one of our landing pages that I just made up out of georgekosch.com. Just a simple page. People can click on here and they can ask questions. It's that simple. We have an accounting firm that uses it. Anybody can use it because you train it. And if you're thinking, well, I don't know how to train a chatbot, you could just go to GPT and right here, the AI assistant, and say, I'm training a chatbot and I need help. Here's what I want it to talk about. And say, ask me 3 questions to help me train my chatbot. So you can say, ask me 3 questions about my biz op, to help me train my AI chatbot. So there you go. So now it'll ask me 3 questions. All I have to remember is to answer the questions that it gives me, and it will help train my chatbot. Okay, so it's going to think. There you go. So what is the primary goal or mission? All you have to do is answer the questions. Okay, it's really, really straightforward. And the best part is it's free. It's all included in your membership. Somebody asked me about Fast Track. They said, how does Fast Track work? And I thought, yeah, that's a good topic. Let's go look at it. It's under advertising. You click on Fast Track right at the bottom. Fast Track's very simple. It's what Worldprofit does to promote our landing pages is as a co-op. So what happens is when you go with this, what happens is this, and I'll show you on a little slide here because it's a lot easier with a whiteboard. What happens is we will take a landing page, and this could be just worldprofitassociates.com. So it's going to say WPA.com. So this stands for World Profit Associates. And if you go there without an ID, okay, there's no ID at the end, it will randomly pick an ID from people involved in Fast Track. And this is worldprofitassociates.com, which looks like this, by the way. I don't know why it did that, but it took me there. But anyways, it shows up like this. So if you refresh it, it will change in the background, which you can't see, the member. Okay, so it's rotating, rotating, rotating. So when somebody signs up, you get the associate. Now, all it is an associate sign up. Okay, so Fast Track is to sign up associates. But somebody said to me, well, what is it? And I said, well, it's not only to sign up associates. You can then send those associates your information after they sign up, right? They go into your prospect manager. Okay, so they go into your prospect manager right here, and they're listed for you, and you can then send them information using the, boy, look at all the emerald leads I've got. Whoa. Anyways, you can then send them information from the prospect email, letters that you've pre-created, everything like that. Okay, so that's how Fast Track works. It's different. There's $29.95, $49.95, and $89.95, and you will receive a lot of Fast Track signups. They're signing up all the time. I've listed them here under Fast Track. So if you go under advertising, these are real. These aren't made up things. These are leads that are coming in every day, constantly. We spend the money on campaigns through different sites. And I put the names there. Obviously, I'm not putting the emails up. Okay, so Craig says the counter says I'm getting 1,000 clicks a week, and then seems to drop off. Just promote more. Then just keep promoting. Clicks don't matter. What matters is signups. Find out where the signups are coming from. And if you want to cheat, let me show you how to cheat. Click on Add Examples and click on New Associate Sources. These are the sources of associates signing up for everybody in Worldprofit, including Fast Track. This is their sources. This is where they're coming from to sign up. And to make it simple, on the left, these are landing pages with your ID in them already that you can use because they're successful, they're working. These are landing pages that are working that people are signing up from. But you can see these sources, you see, and there's good ones like Free Advertising for You. I don't know what that site is, never heard of it. Click Voyager, don't know that site. So you can sign up for those sites and try them out, right? Buckets of banners. You don't want to go to the ones like Google and Bing, obviously. You would just want to look for the ones that kind of stand out, like easy hits for you. Never ending traffic for you. That's a good one. Pro advertising. I don't know of any of these, but I'd sign up for all of them. All you have to do is right click on them, go, and then you can sign up. Why not? Give it a shot. All right. There you go. Username, full name, email, and then you're done. I'm not a robot, and create your account. And yes, the AI, Craig, is phenomenal. It really is. Okay. Feature product, I want to talk to you about the Worldprofit autoresponder because we had somebody that was in one of those. I don't want to mention them on screen because they go to YouTube and all that, but we know the autoresponder companies. There's some big ones out there, right? We're all familiar with that. The Worldprofit autoresponder system is equivalent and better. And I'll tell you one reason why. There is one huge reason why. It's tied to your website. You don't have to go through hoops. You don't have to verify. Why? You're already a member of Worldprofit. You already have hosting set up. Everything's all done. So the autoresponder is tied into the landing page builder. So what you want to do in an autoresponder, and we all know this, is let's pretend this was your landing page. Okay, so forget about that. This is your landing page here. And you've got a name and an email. All you have to do is set up any landing page using the landing page builder. Let's go there right now, landing page builder, and go to any of the landing pages and set it up. I recommend some of these are really nice. If you want to give away an ebook or something like that, totally cool. Site grabbers, you name it. So let's just go here. Let's go to this one and say, this one's all set up here, and say that I've set up an autoresponder, which I did. It will automatically bring it up. So if I go over here, back to Worldprofit. So let me show you this because it's really cool. So I'm just going to grab any of these. So you see this one? It says sign me up for free gift, sign up associates. Okay, so this landing page here I created with a few clicks is to sign up associates. But say that I go, well, I kind of wanted to work with my autoresponder. So if I go to my autoresponder, you'll notice that there are two lists, right? There's Leads Leap, learn about Worldprofit services. So say that I wanted to have some subscribers come in to learn about Worldprofit services. I've already built the landing page with like 2 clicks. So now the next thing I can do is go in here and change it to Worldprofit autoresponder and then update. And once I've updated, guess what? Look at these. It says leads. It just picks them. It knows they're there. And I can say this. I can also put chatbot code here if I want. I can put tracking code. Right down here, I can put tracking code and then update. Now that will generate people signing up to that autoresponder. That's it. It's the done deal. Now, if you want to add sequences to it, you can go in here, click on view and edit, and I can now add new messages to it, and they go out on day 1, day 2. If I want, say I wanted a new one, day 3. Okay, look how easy this is. You go here, you put in a subject and a message, and you say day 3. And automatically it'll go out on day 3. And finally, say that you just don't, I've got a great idea here, but I just can't write a good subject line for it. Okay, pull this up, beautiful window comes up. If you have 2 screens, you can move it over. Now we can work here and build that letter. I would like to have a nice letter written for my autoresponder. I am a Worldprofit member and want to sign people up. Can you give me a subject line and 150 words to market using my autoresponder? So what it'll do is it'll take a minute. It'll think about it. It'll probably look up Worldprofit, find out about Worldprofit, think about a nice subject line. It'll be fantastic, won't it? Look at that. So here we go. So unlock your earning potential with Worldprofit. Okay, so I take this and I can move it to another screen for now and go in here. And then I can grab the rest of the letter, right? Sure, here's a subject line unlocked. Dear recipient, I'm just going to skip that part and say, best regards. I don't need that. Click here to get started now. Yes, I want that. Put that in there. I can make it 250 words if I want, 500 words if I want. Click here to sign up, right? Click here to get started. And instead of, I can set it to this. Click here to get started now. And Q11, this is where I'm using my Gipit. And then the click here to get started now would be very simple to put in. I just go like this and I say Worldprofit Associates com/ID equals 099. There, like I don't have to think anymore. Creates the letter for me. There they go. So these letters will go out. Yeah, Craig, I'm going to teach you something now. Very important. Very important. So you get to a site and it doesn't work, skip it. There's 1,000 other sites out there to promote to. Next site, skip, doesn't want to skip it, skip it, skip it. Next. Hi, are you interested in Worldprofit either? Next, dial the next one. Next. If you can't deal with it, that's going to have to be taught to you. Next is the most powerful word in marketing as a person trying to make money. Next. We have 80, 90, hundreds of thousands of associates that don't want to buy Worldprofit. Skip them, throw them out, garbage. Who cares? Don't spend 1 second on anything that doesn't work, unless it's, of course, your website and everything. Then, then you get a fill a tech support ticket. Hi there, you're not good. Goodbye. Bing, don't be mean. Goodbye, done. Next. That's how it works in marketing. That's why so many people fail. They can't take it. They're like, well, I don't understand. Why doesn't this person want to do this? Well, they don't want to do it. So what? Who cares? Who cares? We used to have to send cassette tapes out with mailers. They're about $2 a pop. I was on the phone. I hate to rant about this, but I got to tell you, because this is what I had to do 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I had to phone people and they go, oh, yeah, sure. Send me information. I'm really interested. You send them the stuff out. $2, $2. Send them a nice cassette tape, a nice cover letter, professionally done. Put a stamp on it. Take your time and do about 30 a day. I used to do about 30 a day. Stamp roll, right? A little roll of stamps. Got my envelopes here, stick it in the envelope. I still have them from the old days. Put on it. Everything was professional. Had sticky notes and everything. Call them up. Did you get my mail? I sent it to you. Yeah, I haven't had time to look at it yet. Oh, well, you seemed really interested. I'm paying like $2 for this phone call and long distance. Could you maybe give me a time when it'd be good to call you so we can go? Oh, yeah, I'll think about it. Ding, and then they're gone. I'll tell you, that's how it worked. So nowadays, it's so simple. Hi there, yeah, bye, bing, next, ding, ding. You don't even have to pay. It's free. It's free. Just use Skype. You don't pay anything. So work hard though, because you're going to get a lot more no's because they come more frequently. People, it's just too easy, right? Oh, I don't want that. I want that. But how did Worldprofit come to be? Because we treat it as a numbers game. This is a numbers game. You need big numbers. 1,000 clicks a week, make it 2. 1 associate a day, make it 5. That's just the way it is. And you'll see it will work. It takes time, a long time, but it will work. Okay? YouTube is a place to get lots of leads for any business. And if you don't believe me, copy that and let's ask our AI what to do. because I heard this statement and want to prove it. Okay, so I'm asking the assistant now for help with this. I want to know how this is done. And it's going to tell me, and it'll give me a really good answer. I assure you of that. This is using the latest version of ChatGPT 4 with that little O. So there's just a simple idea, good titles. Now you're thinking, oh, well, how do I do all this? Ask it. What kind of equipment do I need? Well, I can tell you for sure, all you have to do is go to Cool Tools right here. And I can highly recommend that you get this right here. This is what I use for my videos. It's a fantastic program. Right here. Down here somewhere, there it is. It's called Snagit. You will want to get that to do really good professional videos. I don't know what the cost is, but it's worth it. It's not like thousands of dollars. It's probably 150 bucks or something, but it is worth it. It's one of the best. Now you can also look for free versions of these things. Okay, so you can say, go to Google, or you can go to ChatGPT and say, I need a really good screen capture program. I don't want to pay for it. There are also good screen capture programs you don't have to pay for. Okay, so that's there too. And again, the types of ads you should run for any business, very simple. I'll show you where there is a video that you can see. The best video landing pages that you can post are opt-in pages. Only opt-in pages that offer nothing except opting in. And let me give you an example of where to find it. Go into advertising, click on Emerald Traffic Booster. Click on the ad manager and you'll see a video right here. It's on YouTube. It's called 3 Major Reasons Your Affiliate Advertising is Failing. All right. You can find it in there. Craig says, something else that's on my mind. When I first started, I joined many sites and some were duplicated. It took me time to straighten out my advice. My advice for anyone new, start slow and check each site. Yes, absolutely. And note them. Have a notebook. Make sure you write it all down in a notebook. Finally, how to add your affiliate programs to Worldprofit. So if you're in several programs, no problem. Go to the member area, click on training, add examples, scroll down just a little bit, and it'll say show advanced area 1. And you'll scroll down and you'll see you can put 5 of your opportunities in here. They will get a separate letter after they sign up as an associate about your programs. And if you're unsure still, click on the video and you will see a drop down of a fantastic YouTube video that will help you with that. All right. End of the month, there's always a sale. There's always a great deal on to upgrade to Platinum. You can do it monthly for $149.95 per month. So if you're Silver, you'd be adding about 50 bucks a month. If you want to prepay for 1 full year, you can save over $800. What do you get? Well, number one, you get double the commission, 20 to 40%. You get 100 exclusive leads every month when you do your traffic injection, which comes every month. Worldprofit Graphic Studio, which I showed off last week. You get the autoresponder as a Platinum member, and you get all of our store builders, which you can use anytime you want. You also get an advanced ad tracker and 18 mega traffic injections, also with 100 leads. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Craig. I'm glad you asked those questions. They're all good questions. If you're interested in upgrading to Platinum, you can do it one of 2 ways. You will get all the bonuses that you would in the quote. All you have to do is click on this red button that says save over 60%. You'll see an upgrade in there that you can pay instantly, or you can fill out a support ticket and ask for a quote. So I want to say first, congratulations to all of you that made sales in May. And also, I want to thank all the monitors for doing a fantastic job this month. I know we've got June, July, and August, the hot months coming up. But again, you're working out of home. Hopefully you have air conditioning and you'll be able to take some monitor time. We are looking for monitors. Those are the people that are in the live business center that sit and chat with people and make sure everything's okay with them. If you're interested in becoming a monitor, all you have to do is go on the left-hand menu under monitor. You'll see monitor area. Scroll down and it says monitor program details, and you can get all the details there. Linda Elsie is easy to connect with. She's available on Skype or by email. If you have any questions, you can see some meetings and things like that in there. Okay, so it's all there. You get a lot of bonuses, of course, that you can read about near the top of the page. So everybody, thank you for a great session. Hope to see you all next week. Thanks for coming out, and we will see you next Friday. And if I missed anything, fill out a support ticket and I will get back to you. Thanks a lot.